What's up, everybody? Brian Daniels here with Endless Photography, and today we are going to be packing for our Dallas trip on Tuesday. You'll have to excuse me, I've got a crazy cold and my nose is all stuffed up. The weather here in the Midwest has just been crazy. So, without further ado, let's check out what kind of gear we're going to take with us on this trip. Alright, so to start off, we'll start off with the cameras. We're going to take 3 cameras with us. We're primarily going to be doing time-lapse and cityscapes. So, and, landscapes or street photography. So we're going to take 3 cameras with us today. We're going to take our Nikon D810. We're going to take our Nikon D800. And we're going to take the Nikon D7100, which is a DX crop sensor camera. And those will be the cameras. As far as lenses, we've got the 24-70 Tamron on the D810. We've got the 14-24 f2.8 on the D800. And on the D7100, we have, it's just the 18-140 3.5 to 5.6, or no, 3.5 to 4.5 kit lens. Not a bad lens. I mean, that camera for real, for under $1,100 total, is quite a bang for your buck, to be honest with you. So, anyways, those are the cameras that we're going to take with this. Memory cards. We've got the Think Tank. This is called the Peewee PPR. And it's good to hold 4 CF cards and 3 SD cards. But I have 2 CF cards in the D800 and the D810, so I've got 3 64 gig SD cards, and then I've got these 2 for my micro SDs, and then I don't even know what this is doing here. This is a 16 gig, like 30 write speed card, so I'll never be using that. So I want to make sure you always have enough memory. You don't want to get down there and be having SD cards and memory cards fail while you're on site. So we'll be taking the Zoom H6 with this. It's a handy recorder. It's an audio interface. We're going to be taking 1 of the G Technology 2 terabyte G drives, and then this is my GoPro camera casey. It's called the camera casey. I don't know where they get these names. We'll also be taking the DJI Osmo, and this is quite the piece of equipment right here. This is a 3-axis. Just gonna kind of Steady-Cam that'll shoot in 4K. It's the same camera that goes on the DJI Inspire 1. We'll be taking this keyboard. Obviously, we'll be taking, that's a charger for either any of the Nikons. I've got 2 other packed already, but I'll be taking that one too. I'll also be taking both those chargers. That's the charger for my DJI Phantom 3 drone, which I'll be taking, and the charger for Actually, that's 2 chargers. That's a 57 watt and a 100 watt. So both of those are, because I have 3 batteries for the drone, so I can charge 2 batteries at once. I'll be taking both battery packs with me. I'll be taking the Sony Action Cam with me. I'll be taking the Intuos Wacom pin. I will be taking my MacBook Pro 15-inch Retina. We'll also be taking the Wacom tablet itself with a trackpad and magic mouse. We will also be taking the really Right Stuff VH55 LR ball head. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So, yeah, this is a absolute beast. And we'll be putting that on the really Right Stuff TVC-33 carbon fiber tripod. So if we move the tripod, move the camera bag, move this towel. This is the drone. This is a Go Professional case. And these are top of the line cases right here. So we've got the Phantom 3. We've got 3 batteries. So yeah, that's the drone setup. And probably the main piece that I'm taking on this whole entire trip will be this right here. This is the Kessler TLS time-lapse system with the second shooter. This here is actually the motor. Then you've got the battery and controller magnetic thing. So this is how I'll be making the time lapses. And then down here, if I pull this thing out, look in here, I've got 70 to 200 VR Mark II 2.8. Got the rocket blower. Got a flash. I've got a bunch of ND filters and circular polarizers in here. I've got a camcorder, but I think this is a pretty outdated one. It's pretty cool though. I think it only shoots 720 though. And then I've got a light meter right here. I've got my wireless trigger. We're shooting long exposures, 30-second exposures of downtown Dallas at night. Got a couple extra 82mm 3-stop ND filter, and then a 67mm circular polarizer, which fits the D7100, the 18-140. That has a 67mm filter size. So that's what I use that for. And then I've got 2 more chargers. Technically, you know, the EL15 or EN15/EL batteries all go with, all 3 of these cameras use the same battery. So I've got 3 chargers, so I can charge all the cameras simultaneously. So that's pretty much it, guys. I'll be taking that keyboard, and then bag wise, I'll obviously be taking the Pelican 1560 DJI-4, and that's just because it has the padded dividers in it. Then I will be taking the laptop case right here. I'll be taking the Go Professional, and then I will be taking my Think Tank airport commuter, and I'll be taking my Swiss Army backpack, and I'll be taking an extra tripod. I'll be taking my video head. I'll be taking, this is the zoom case, and I'll be taking the watch. This goes with the Sony Action camera, and then I'll be taking the GoPro Jaws clamp, and I'll be taking the suction cup mount for the Sony. But pretty much that's it. I'm not going to be taking any lighting. Won't need that. I'm not going to be shooting any people. Not that I know of. So this job is all about time lapses, cityscapes, and downtown at the West End street photography. So that's it, guys. I will be documenting this entire trip, and this is essentially, hold on here, this is essentially where everything starts by